We're finally back in the Noob experiment Battlefront. Now, I have been playing dummy defense quite a lot, but this game just refuses to update. Now, obviously, I know, Sus is like a solo developer or close enough to that. I understand that, and I know that it takes a while to update, so please do not come after me. With that said, in this video, I'm gonna be seeing how much uninfected guest mechs it would take to beat the Necromancer boss. Now, obviously, we can't start with him right away, so we're gonna be going from the easiest bosses all the way to the hardest ones. And before we start, I just want to ask you to join my Discord server. I just published it. There's like 30 people on it. We're trying to reach 100 members. And when I reach 10,000 subscribers, I'll be doing a 1,000 Robux giveaway on that Discord server. So if you don't want to miss it, subscribe and join the Discord server. But with no further ado, let's get started. Now, the first matchup is gonna be one infected guest mech versus a Titan Noob experiment. I think this fight is completely one-sided, but hey, I won't judge before it's over. His damage is just a little bit low, but he still won. Next up, we're doing the Rocket Titan experimented Noob, and I'm not even gonna heal him or spawn another one. I barely took damage in the first place. I think this is gonna be no problem at all. And as expected, he completely and utterly destroyed him. Next up is where it's gonna start getting interesting. We're gonna spot the mutant large experimented Noob. Now this guy— oh wait, this is the wrong guy. Oh, poor thing. Alright, we're just gonna spawn in the boss noob. Now, this is where it's gonna get interesting, because the boss noob has more HP than him, and the boss noob has a lot of damage. I know I did heal the guest mech, but he didn't really take much damage anyways. Now, this is getting interesting, and he just spawned his minions. Now, his minions might actually make this troublesome. It is getting actually really close. The boss noob just went under 20,000 or 10,000 HP. Alright, the boss noob is very low, but he just spawned a minion, and the guest mech just changed his targets. But it seems like it was not of any use, because the guest mech still destroyed him. Now, this is a quite interesting matchup. Mech versus mech. Clone noob mech versus the uninfected guest mech. I actually wonder who's gonna win this. This is gonna be pretty interesting, honestly. And to, I think, absolutely nobody's surprise, the guest mech absolutely destroyed the clone noob mech. Our next matchup is also an interesting one. Infected guest mech versus uninfected guest mech. Now, this one is gonna be real interesting. Now, surprisingly enough, it seems like the uninfected guest mech is actually doing better than the infected one. It's definitely a close matchup, though. I will not say it's not. And it seems like that the uninfected guest mech wins once again. Alright, this one was kinda surprising because he actually took a very low amount of damage. Well, I wouldn't say very low, but it was definitely less than I expected. Now we're gonna skip a few irrelevant bosses and go straight to the upgraded boss noob 2.0. And up against him, we're gonna put 5 uninfected guest mechs. Do I think that's gonna be enough? Probably not, but let's try it anyways. We lost 3 guest mechs, but in the end, it seems like the guest mechs are gonna win. Alright, let's do our double boss waves. Titan Necro Experiment and Titan Guest 666. And this is gonna be up against 5 guest mechs. It does seem like we're cutting it a bit close, honestly, but we might be able to win this as well. And the Titan 666 is down, and I think the Titan Necro Experiment is also gonna follow. And yeah, the Titan Necro Experiment is down with 2 guest mechs left. These guys are definitely doing better than I thought, but they're not gonna be on this role for much longer, because the next one is gonna be a owner boss, which is gonna start off with Lil Hamster. Now they're having a strong start, honestly. They're having quite a strong start, but I'm not sure if they're gonna be able to survive for much longer. It does seem like Hamster is actually being absolutely destroyed. And they beat Lil Hamster with only 2 deaths. Now this next one won't be as easy, because this next one is 5 uninfected guest mechs versus a Blaze boss. Now this Blaze boss is really strong because he's a summoner, so he can summon a hell ton of blazing boss noobs, which is definitely gonna be an issue for our only 5 uninfected guest mechs. And seems like he just started spawning them in. Now the challenge here won't be Blaze. The challenge is gonna be the blazing boss noobs, because there's a hell ton of them. And if you did see, one boss noob was getting pretty close to beating Guest Mech. So this is quite literally pure death for them. Like, I don't think they even have a chance to survive this, honestly. But hey, we're gonna see. Only time will tell. Now, they killed a bunch of the blazing boss noobs, but obviously Blaze is gonna spawn even more, which is gonna be a big issue for them. Oh, actually, it seems that every single guest mech died. Well, they did good, but honestly, we all expected that they would lose. Now, if I have to explain to you why sus is gonna be a big issue, I think you have never played this game before, and just to prove to you how big of an issue sus is gonna be, I'm gonna be putting him above, up against not 5, not 10, not 15, not 20, not 25, but 30 uninfected guest mechs. Yeah, you might say that's a lot, but you have no idea how strong sus is. Just watch. Just watch. Look at this. He one-shotted every single one of them, bro. It's not even a challenge. You know what? I don't care. We are gonna beat him. We're doing 200. You know what? 500 uninfected guest mechs. Yeah, let's see how good they do. I wonder, are they gonna do good, or is he just gonna one-shot every single one of them? Yeah, seems like he's just gonna one-shot every single one of them. Like, bro, I don't know what to say, dude. I don't know what to say. This guy's too overpowered. Like, that was 500, by the way. I just want to make that clear. That was 500. Like, if I spawn 1 million, I don't think that he'll even struggle. Like, honestly. Okay, yup. They died, literally. Did you see how much I spawned? I think that was like 100,000 or what? Yeah, I think that was like 100,000, bro. And he just cleared them all in one hit. And let's see how much damage he took. Yup, that's how much damage he took. Yeah, bro, I give up. That's the video. I hope you enjoyed, and peace.